Hi, Taylor T. Carlson here, and if you know me, I'll never get tired of rock and roll documentaries. I got another one that just came out not too terribly long ago on one of my favorite bands, Y&T. This is Y&T On With The Show, the documentary, a 2-disc Blu-ray set. As it says on here, a true story of grit, passion, tough luck, glory, and the relentless will to rock. Here's our back cover. Got a description of the film, credits, photos, some of the guests. Inside here we have disc 1, which has the documentary and some special features. And then disc 2 has a ton of extra interviews and additional special features. The documentary itself runs 143 minutes, and then the encore portion, another 137 minutes. So that's over 5 hours of content. So that's saying a lot. Now, one thing I'm not crazy about is the way that this packaging opens. The discs open to the inside, and it's kind of hard getting them out of there. I do like how they put that Y&T logo on the disc. And then here's our second disc, the encore disc. Love the band, and as you'll soon see, this is a very good documentary, but I'm not a fan of this packaging. I don't know whose bright idea it was to put a Blu-ray of a documentary in a CD-style package, and then have it both sides opening from the inside. I mean, whoever designed this package should be fired, which is a shame because the documentary in this package is great otherwise. Y&T started out in the Bay Area in the mid-'70s, formed by members of several local groups under the name Yesterday and Today. The group over its history has always included guitarist-vocalist Dave Meniketti, and there have been several lineups over the years. Of course, in the early 80s, they changed their name to Y&T and achieved some degree of success. It was the song Summertime Girls that came about in the mid-'80s that was their biggest success, but unfortunately, the song was a bit of a cheesy pop hit that was not indicative of their sound and largely relegated them to one-hit wonder status in the eyes of a lot of people, which really, again, didn't speak for the band. Despite that, despite numerous tragedies over the years and the deaths of several band members past and present, Y&T still pushes on, still performs live, and still does what they do best. Even with Dave Meniketti, as I'm recording this video, currently fighting prostate cancer, the man is as strong-willed as ever, and I have no doubt we'll see him on the live stage yet again. I love rock and roll, and I love rock and roll documentaries. This one of Y&T was actually financed with crowdfunding, and the end results, I think, are very good, showing off some great archival footage, some great new interview footage, including interviews that were filmed for this documentary with deceased members of the group not long before their deaths, and plenty of archival interview and concert footage. This is a treasure trove of material for anyone who's a fan of Y&T, and even newbies to the band will find this to be a pretty good jumping on point because it gives you pretty much the chronological story of the band. Legendary rock media personality Eddie Trunk also narrates the documentary and is interviewed in a few clips. Other interviewees who are not part of the band Y&T in this documentary include Eddie Trunk himself, Daddy the Count Coker, who owns the club Vamped out here in Vegas, and even Sammy Hagar and Michael Anthony show up. And there might be a few other little surprise guests here and there too. I am happy to see that this documentary was made with care, and fans of the band will find something that's certainly worthy of their musical greatness here. Picture quality on the doc, particularly with the newly interviewed segments, looks very good. The older archival footage is understandably in varying condition, but I don't think anything that's in here outright looks bad per se. Like I said before, there's a ton of bonus features, mostly deleted scenes and additional interviews, so any fan of the band, you're going to be busy for a very long time watching all this stuff. Are you a Y&T fan? Have you had a chance to see On With The Show yet? Do you think this is a great rock doc that belongs in the upper tier of all of them, or do you think it's a more forgettable one? You think it does justice to the band? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content, 'cause I'm always posting new videos. And make sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. I'll see you next time.